Manda. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be planning out my fitness planner for the week of March 20th through the 26th. I'm going to be using some stickers from this printable from Julianum for Ostara, which is the weekend version celebration during the during the spring equinox. So I also have some jewel tone boxes and functionally chic green blooms here if in case I want to use that, but I think I'm going to primarily use highlighters and these stickers. I have several pages of it printed out, so I'm going to try to use up this one first. So I think I'm primarily going to use blues, this green, and let's go with like this peachy color that I have pulled out. So I think I'm going to go with these colors. Or do I want, let's switch out this green for this green so that I think I want to use this green instead. It's slightly lighter. And then I want to kind of maybe switch out this blue. So 4 colors so they can reuse them. So we're going to go ahead and pull these off the sheets. Oh my gosh, we still got another week. Like, oh yay. I'm like, no, wait. We're at the end of March. No, we're not. No, we're not. I kind of like how I did this with the big boxes that I did. So we're going to go ahead and get started with laying down all of the highlighter first. So I found a whole new, like a new true crime podcast. For a while I was like really into true crime podcasts, and then I kind of dropped off during, you know, the fun of the last few years, and like started watching more like YouTube stuff, but I I was listening to True Crime Obsessed, and they mentioned Truth and Justice. Like they were doing a so what True Crime Obsessed does is they watch like documentaries about true crime and like comment on like the documentaries. Well, they were watching a documentary episode, and that episode featured Truth and Justice, and I was like, oh, that sounds really neat. So I'm gonna, like, because of the way that they do it is they'll pick a case, right, and they'll like at least this is like the premise that I've gotten, is they'll reinvestigate the case as a group, like together, like it's, what do they call it, crowdsourced investigation. I'm like, it's actually like really fascinating. So I'm currently like starting season 12, which is like the current investigation that they're looking at. And like, this is actually like really fascinating. I've always like, this is how morbid I am, right? I wanted to be a medical examiner. Yeah. Middle school. We had like, you have to do a report on like the career that was like for one of my electives, and like you have to do this report for like a career that you might want. Yeah, I had historian and medical examiner. And you had to do 2 of them. Like, yeah, that totally makes me normal. I always thought, I was always like, this is like the close, like I knew from like a very young age that I didn't want to be like a doctor or any like in the medical field. So I was telling my parents, like, this is the closest you're ever going to get me to like the medical field, is dealing with dead bodies. And I've always found like entomology, like, and like studying bugs and stuff really fascinating. Like bugs are fascinating to me. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure my teacher probably had a parent-teacher call with my parents after that bug report. After that report, they're like, "Did you know?" I'm like, "Yeah, she's fine." We're weird. We're weird. We've always been like into that kind of stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do here is just kind of put these remnants here. Oh, what? I'm actually, wait, no. Am I doing something accidentally? Like putting them with the appropriate... I'm like, what? No. But anyway, yeah. I was actually like thinking like, maybe I should go back to school. Maybe I should go to school for, like, go back to school for, criminology. Like, I find it, like, that and, like, psychology is, like, really, really fascinating to me. Well, what if I did that? I'm like, and so that's, like, my brain's like, you know, like, why not? Why not? And I'm at the point in time where a lot of people, like, decide to change careers. Like, I'm 39. I just turned 39. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm getting close to that age where you might be thinking about changing careers. And I was like, is that something I want to do? Or just for like shits and giggles, go to criminology school. I was like, or do I want to like do social work or what? And I'm like, because psychology has always like fascinated me, and things like that. I'm like, you know, that'd be really cool. I mean, I've already got my bachelor's. It wouldn't be much to, you know, just go to school for a master's. And social work. I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Or criminology. Like, I probably have to do more sciences, but now that my brain does like mathing a little bit better than it used to, it might actually work out. But I was like, yeah, like I've just been like thinking about things like, what do I want to do? Like, do I want to continue doing what I'm doing, or do I want to try to do something else? I'm like, I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. But I just thought, like, why don't I do that? Like, why don't I get, like, involved in something like that? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is anybody out there who watches these also thinks sociology and criminology are fascinating? But yeah, like, maybe, or maybe I'm just like, whatever. Maybe I'm just kidding myself. I don't know. But it's like, you know, we're sitting here thinking like, okay, like, there's no way I'm not gonna make more, like, I'm kind of at like the peak of my career. Like, I'm making as much money as I really can at, like, without getting like certifications and stuff, or like getting an MBA or something. And I'm like, getting an MBA and being like a corporate schnob, it's not like, corporate yes man does not appeal to me whatsoever. I'm very opinionated, and yeah, I'm not a yes man. I'm very much a person who like will point out crap that people do not want to know. Like, do not want pointed out. Which makes me feel like, you know, like maybe if I did go into like something else, it would be beneficial to people. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling because, one, I don't really have anything to talk about right now. And I'm currently, like, I just turned off the podcast to make this, like, film this video. So I'm like, hurry up, get this done so I can go back to listening to the podcast. It's currently on, like, 50 episodes into the season. And, like, the season started this time last year. So I have, like, 50 episodes, but the podcast has, like, been on for several years. So, like, they're on season 12. So there's, like, 12 other ones that they've already done that I can catch up on. But I wanted to catch up on, like, what's going on currently, so that I can, like, get involved, because I'm, like, weird like that. It's like crowdsourced crime fighting. But yeah, like, the way that, like they bungle, I don't know if, like, incompetence, like, the level of incompetence of the people who were investigating this originally is dumbfounding. I'm like, why didn't you collect that? Like, why didn't some of the stuff I'm like, why didn't you collect the evidence? Why didn't you collect that as evidence? Why did it take you 3 days to find this, like, thing? Like that had already been pointed out that it was there, and it took you 3 days to collect it as evidence. Like, I'm just like, what? The level of incompetence. Like, and I don't think it's, like, malicious. It's just like there's just, like, so much they got wrong. It's like, and this is, like, cases in California, so I'm like, what? Just, yeah. But anyway, I think it's gonna be it. I'll do the habit tracker later. Y'all don't need to be involved in that. Just me drawing in the circles. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'm liking how like, plain, not really plain, but, like, very neutral. And what I did was I took, like, the raindrops off my, like, weather Erin Condren stencil that had the weather on it, and I used that for hydration. So I'm like, let me start tracking that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my super rambly video. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.